this is your first time, if you would just type first, I would appreciate it, because I've had some people who've been following me now for a lot of lives, and but it's been a minute. So I'm imagining most of you on here is probably your first time. So if this is your first time joining one of my lives, if you would just type first, I love engagement. Thank you so much, Moy Sweet, Two Champs. Yeah, again, if it's your first time, just type first, so I'll know how to gear the conversation and how to, direct what I'm talking about. So my goal today on this live, first, thank you, Anna Len One. Thank you, Kathy. Let's see. Thank you, Collins. Thank you so much for letting me know that this is your first live. Thank you, Crypto. And no, a lot of people that I know, I'm 46 years old. A lot of people that I know who are in their 30s and their 40s and their 50s and older, especially us black folk, struggle with high blood pressure, right? And we always say, like and share, you guys, we always seem to think that it is generational. It's a generational sickness. I got your powder. When should I drink it? Oh, awesome. Yeah, we're going to talk about my product right here. It aids in lowering your blood pressure, and user 9354. I recommend doing it in the mornings. Now, I recommend it, just so I answer your question before I forget, doing it in the mornings. I do it instead of coffee because it's one of the things that I hear people say all the time about my product right here, in addition to it will help to lower your blood pressure, is the energy. It boosts energy, and we'll talk about that in a second. So I recommend doing it in the mornings, first thing in the morning. You can put it in your smoothies. You can put it in just water. You can actually cook with it, and we'll talk about that as well. I already have the black pepper that's going to help in the absorption. So I recommend doing it first thing in the morning. Hi there, Mitch from Jamaica. Again, if this is your first time on my live, go ahead and hit first. So a lot of us seem to think that having high blood pressure, having or hypertension, or having high blood sugar or high blood glucose levels, and having high cholesterol. My pleasure. I have diet bites. What does that mean? I have, diabetes. I'm guessing you're saying diabetes. We tend to think or have that belief in our head that it is hereditary. While there's some genetic strand, and there's some genetic strand that may indicate that, that's not one of the number one causes of these chronic diseases, you guys. Not because your mother, user 7499, and your father and your grandmother and those peoples in your lives have high blood pressure or have diabetes or high cholesterol. That does not mean, oh, welcome, Charmaine is making me tired and cause tingling in my feet. Metformin will do that. Metformin is a poison. It's going to, help with chronic disease, but it's not it's going to cause other underlying. It's probably one of the most prescribed medication that there is out there. But welcome, Charmaine. Right, so we need to get out of the mindset that because our forefathers and foremothers, right, the people before us, have these chronic diseases, that mean you're going to get it too, right? My mother has high blood pressure, and she's probably had it since she was in her 40s, maybe earlier, I'm not sure, but her mother didn't have it. She have it. I don't have it. My sisters don't have it. We have low blood pressure, actually, right? And it is the mindset that is kind of probably the number one contributor, because we're thinking we're going to have it because your mama have it, your granny have it, black seed oil. I've heard about it. I haven't really used it. I was just told I I have it because of hereditary. So who told you that, Shane? I would love to be able to engage you in conversation about that. But if you can honestly look into yourself. Oh, let's just take it back a little bit. Shane, underscore 737. Would you mind if I engage you in a little bit of dialogue, being that you put that out? Like and share this video here. Your primary doctor told you that. Okay, now be honest with yourself and be honest with me and the 130 some people that's on here. If you don't mind, just kind of engage me in dialogue, because I love for my lives to be engaging and interactive, right? Because I don't have high blood pressure. I've managed to use my diet and the food that I eat and exercise and my lifestyle to prevent myself from going there. So I love having an engaged conversation with people who, you know, have one of the chronic diseases that I am talking about, to either help refute what I'm saying or confirm what I'm saying. But answer this question for me, Shane, if you don't mind. Do you mind, firstly, engaging me in conversation? I don't want to, you know, put you out there and, you know, if you don't want to. So I'm going to guess that your primary care doctor asked you, does your mom have high blood pressure? Does your grandmother have high blood pressure? And how many people in your family? Because that's the only way they're going to know, right? Shane, did they ask you that question? And was your answer to that question yes? You know, my mom had it, my dad had it, right? Yes, he did. How else is he going to know that it's hereditary, right? It's not like he did a test and say, oh, there's a genetic trace or genetic strand, or, you know, that shows that you're predisposed to diabetes, right? That's the easy way out for doctors, Shane. Now, answer me this question as well, because you're answering, so I'm going to assume that you're willing to engage me. Do you think that you eat properly and have a healthy lifestyle that should prevent you from having, be honest, having high blood pressure? Do you not eat prepackaged and processed foods? Do you eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables? Do you exercise for at least 5 days a week? There you go, Shane. There you go. So when your doctor, and my answer was yes, exactly. Right? So not at all. Exactly. Right? So the first question he's going to answer, did your mama, did your daddy have it, whatever. And you said, yes, they had it. That's the easy way out for these doctors, because they do not study nutrition. And number two, they want to put you on medication, right? And number three, they don't know the foods to tell you to eat that's going to aid in lowering your blood pressure, your blood sugar. Like and share, you guys, like and share, right? So that's the easy way out for your doctor. When I do nutrition consultation, one of the first questions that I'm going to ask my clients is, what are you eating? How are you sleeping? Are you resting properly? Do you drink plenty of water? Do you eat prepackaged and pre-processed foods? No, they say it goes away. So I'm sorry. So user 663798, did your doctor tell you as well that you have it because it is hereditary and it's going to just go away? You did not get high blood pressure. And we're going to talk about all the chronic diseases, including obesity, right? Because your mother have it, and your father, and your four parents, and your generation. It's a generational thing. You don't have it because of that. Most of these chronic diseases, you guys, are preventable. Most of them are caused by our lifestyle, right? And the foods that we eat. And when you go to your doctor and he asks you one or two questions and you're going to answer, yes, my mom has it, that's just going to make his life so much easier. Instead of him asking you, what do you have? Tell me. I just got off the phone with a client of mine, and I was asking her, just take me through one day of what you eat. And when she went through what she eats, we all know that it's her diet. It's not because her mother had it, why she had whatever it is that she, right? We were talking about. It's because of what she was putting in her mouth. It's not because of whoever in the past gave it to you. In some cases, right? Now, type 1 diabetes, that's something completely different and a little bit out of my league, right? But type 2 diabetes, which is what most of you on this call, if you have diabetes, right, is going to have, is the type 2 diabetes that is preventable in most cases and can be treated with the foods that you eat and your lifestyle. Right? So for Shane, and I think someone else on here who said their doctor told them it's hereditary without doing any other test, and he said it would go away. It would go away with medication. Did he put you on medication? And Shane, he put you on medication too? I have noticed I am sensitive to salt and caffeine. Well, when you say sensitive to it, what does it do to you, Shane? You don't need caffeine. You don't really need to add salt to your diet, really, when you eat. Most of the foods that we cooked are so packed with sodium anyway. You don't have to add table salt to your food, right? Yeah, you need to season your food and make sure it's, pleasing to your palate, raises my blood pressure. Yep, salt will do it. Salt will do it. And don't get me wrong, you could be predisposed to it to a degree, but still, like everybody else, Shane, you have to, and right, and there could be some genetic traits to, sodium and the way your body interact to it, right? But you still, like myself, who's never had issues with high blood pressure, have to be careful with what I eat, right? If your blood pressure is elevated in the first place and you continue to eat sodium food, salt, we don't need table salt, y'all. You can just go ahead and say you don't need table salt, because when we cook, we season our food with seasoned salt and garlic seasoning and this type of salt and that type of mixed seasoning. I do it myself too. I ain't even gonna lie, because I love my food to taste okay when I cook it. But why would you then add table salt after you cook it? When you go to a restaurant to eat, they are going to season food and put all this stuff in it to make it pleasing to your palate and your taste buds. You don't have to turn around and add salt to it. And it's the same for sugar. For those of you who are diabetic, right? You don't need to add sugar to anything, which is what I tell my clients on a regular basis. Everything has sugar in it. Well, almost everything. Water doesn't, but everything have sugar in it to a degree. Have sugar in it, right? It's the carbohydrates, but you want to make sure you're getting complex carbohydrate. And by that, I mean carbohydrate that has fiber in it, right? The carbohydrate that's not just simple sugars that is going to aid elevating your blood glucose level, right? You need to have whole foods with complex carbohydrate. Table salt, let's see what someone said, is bad for you, but if your body does not salt and cells walls cannot open, you need sodium. Of course you need sodium, but all the foods that we eat have sodium in it, and that is the misconception. CAH3633, and maybe you know what you're talking about. I'm not saying we don't need sodium. What I'm saying, we don't need added sugar. We don't need added salt to our diet, because most of the foods that we eat, especially if we are eating foods that are pre-made for us in a restaurant, number one, pre-packaged, it's packed already with sodium. So why would you need to add table salt, which is sodium, to your diet, right? We need all these minerals. We need iron, we need sodium, we need potassium, we need magnesium, we need even iodine, right? Which is a trace mineral in our diet. But we don't need to have a surplus of these nutrients and minerals in our diet, right? Blood pressure is always 174/100. That is really high. Apple cider vinegar is absolutely amazing for diabetes, right? So if you are diabetic, apple cider vinegar will help with that. Apple cider vinegar is also great to help with weight loss, because one of the things that apple cider vinegar does, one of the things that apple cider vinegar does is help to suppresses your appetite, right? If your appetite is suppressed, you are eating less. If you are eating less, you will more likely have a caloric deficit, which is going to aid in your weight loss. I really one of the turmeric, beets, black pepper powder. So while you mentioned that, oh, my pleasure, Mina. This is my product right here, right? So my honey struggles on and off with high blood pressure, and this is what I have used to help him get it back in check. My brother-in-law, the same thing, right? This is what I use to help him get it back in check. Other of my clients, right, and former clients who have moved on with their lives and is taking control of it in themselves, this is what they use. Link is in my bio if you want to get yours, and we'll talk about this, right? Because we're going to talk about beetroot. Beetroot is great to aid in lowering your blood pressure. What it does is help to dilate your blood vessels, relax your blood vessels, and aid in aid in the blood flow, which is going to help that blood from building up pressure in your veins and your arteries, right? And aid in lowering your blood pressure, right? That's what one of the things that beetroot does for you. Oh, thank you to X Unknown. Thank you so much, right? Can I also make one locally? Yes, if you want to. You can go to the market, buy your turmeric. Get this, do you have black pepper at home? I know you do. Buy your beetroot, buy your ginger, blend these up in a smoothie and have them. You can juice them if you are not diabetic. But this is what helped many of people. I have sold hundreds of these. They sell out. As soon as I get them in stock, they sell out and they're on back order, right? And the beets, and the reason why I came up with this, you guys, there we go right here. Link is in my bio if you want to go ahead and purchase yours. And I'm sure there's one or two people on here who have purchased it and it's been on back order and they have to wait for it because they sell out. Because I have all the ingredients available. Of course, yes, please do. But make sure you add some black pepper to it. It's going to aid with the absorption. And turmeric is also, let's see, turmeric. What am I going to say about turmeric? It's also fat soluble. So if you cook with it, you add fat, maybe some oil, cook it, with your fish or your chicken or something like that. That's going to aid in the absorption as well. So that's why I added the black pepper. Someone will ask, why black pepper? Because it aids with the absorption of the turmeric. And to aid to further absorb it, if you cook with it, make sure you put, what can I ask, why the black pepper, what does it help with? Yeah, there you go, Mona. Hopefully I just answered your question. I knew someone was going to ask that. Right? So if you cook with it in, your meats and maybe put a little bit of olive oil, whatever oil you cook with, because it's fat soluble, it's going to help with the absorption of the turmeric. Turmeric needs, the active ingredient in turmeric is curcumin, relies on the active ingredient in black pepper, pepperin, and aids in the absorption of it, right? So if you don't just do turmeric by itself, you all. If you want to do just turmeric by itself, take it with a little bit of olive oil or something like that because it is fat soluble. Now the beets is so cooking with turmeric is absolutely amazing. My pleasure. It's absolutely amazing, you guys. You think of these Indian folks, right? They sit and cook with turmeric all day long, right? Us in America, and again, I mean, chronic diseases is a world pandemic, really, and it's becoming one, but we are worse. We are worse in this country, in the US of A. Blood pressure through the roof, cholesterol through the roof, our weight is through the roof. And because a lot of these doctors are not, like and share this video, you guys, just tap your screen. That's all it takes. All it takes, like and share. And unfortunately, I cannot ship to South Africa. It's probably going to cost you twice the amount to ship to South Africa. Like and share this video. If you just tap it, I would thank you guys so much. I would appreciate it. Right? So that's what the turmeric does. Turmeric aids in inflammation. Right? Reducing inflammation, even inflammation in your body. We do need some inflammation, right? But the excess weight, excess sugar, excess salt, excess inflammation. These are the things in your body that causes these chronic diseases, right? Right? That's the thing that causes these chronic diseases. So if you get something like turmeric and then add the black pepper to help in the absorption, it's going to aid in inflammation in your body. That's going to help to prevent some of these chronic diseases, right? If you think about stuff like, does it constipate you? Oh my God, no. It actually does the opposite, honey. It does the opposite. Beetroot is going to make you go to the bathroom. It's packed with fiber. It does the absolute opposite. Trust me. If you get this product, put a scoop of it in some water and just shake it up, and I'm telling you, it will help you to go to the bathroom. So it does. Can I cook with it every day, or should I give it on and off? I don't recommend doing anything really every day. You can do it even for a couple of months. It's a 60-day supply in here. Just put a scoop of it and do it until this is gone. Give yourself a break, before you do it again. Or if you want to do it a couple of days a week, then that would be fine. I've heard cayenne pepper help with turmeric, but I'm not quite sure. But I think it does. I've heard that it does, but I can't just say for a fact. But the link is in my bio, you guys. If you click on my picture up here, and then when it pops up, click on my picture again. It will take you to my bio, or my website is barrett.fitness. So the ingredients are beets, turmeric. Here we go. That's the ingredients. I don't know if you guys can see that. Beets, turmeric, black pepper, and ginger. That's what's in this right here. Thank you. Thank you so much to X unknown. I appreciate that. Right. So that's the turmeric, right? So if you know people who have arthritis, bronchitis, Crohn's and colitis, chronic sinusitis, if you hear itis, these things are caused by inflammation in your body. Even arthritis, inflammation of the joint, Crohn's and colitis, inflammation of your digestive system. I mean, all these itis that you hear, right? Yes, arthritis. Turmeric will help you with that. And, you know, some things I can relate to. Again, I can't relate to the high blood pressure and stuff like that. I can say because I've helped people to lower their high blood pressure, and I've helped to keep mine low, right? But one thing that I can 100% relate to is I've been a runner my whole life. I've ran all through high school, all through college, post-collegiately, representing my country of Jamaica, running track all over this world. When I turned 42, my doctor told me I was developing arthritis. And I said, you know what? You're not going to give me any medication. It really helps. You're absolutely right. Oh, thank you, Mona. For arthritis medication. I'm in my 30s. Bump you. So I started doing some research, and turmeric was one of the things that I came up with. You guys, at 46 years old, I can get up and go run. Do I have a little ache here or there? Of course. But I had a lot of ache when I was in my 20s running track, right? I had a lot of ache. So I'll take a little bit of ache in my 40s, you know, but it does help with my ache in my knee. I had knee surgery when I was in college. They were about to have a second knee surgery on me, and I'm like, no. But that's when I did my research and I came up with turmeric. And that's when I found out I needed to add the black pepper to it to help with the absorption. Oh yeah, I shipped to Vegas. I shipped to anywhere in the USA, Canada, and UK. That's where I ship to. So again, link is in my bio so you can go get yours. My website is barrett.fitness. And it's literally just that. barrett.fitness. And I thought I could do a comment right here. Let me see if I can comment. Okay, let me put my website right here. RRETT.fitness, FITNESS. That is my website. Literally just that. barrett.fitness. And that's my website. So you go, then you can go get yours. Anywhere in the US, anywhere in Canada, and the UK. So that's the turmeric. So, but I want to talk about the beets in this baby for a minute, you guys. Beetroot aid in, again, lowering your blood pressure as it has nitrates. Nitrates promote oxidation in your body, right? And that aids in relaxing your blood vessels. Just imagine this is your vein or your blood vessels and wherever blood is flowing, right? And it's stiff and blood is trying to go through, right? It needs to relax and dilate so blood can flow freely. Not the walls of it doesn't need to be hard and firm and clogged and all this stuff, right? It needs to relax so blood can flow freely through it. And that's what the foods with nitrates does, right? Stuff like beetroot. For my people who are Jamaican, sorrel. Sorrel will help to relax and dilate your blood vessels and help with blood flow as well. Turnips. Those are great. Right? Those foods are great to help to lower your blood pressure. Beetroot, again, you guys, is going to help to boost your energy. Sucker. So I'm guessing Sucker, you're a guy. So I'm a brethren. Beetroot. You know, we have beetroot in Jamaica. And as a kid, you don't want to eat it. You know, we eat these foods, you know, that they're going back. Oh, I am lagging. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes my internet doesn't act right. It's weird. Just let me know if I'm still lagging. But you guys continue to like and share this video. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Right. But the foods that we go back to the basics, right? Like where I'm from, Jamaica, turnip, sorrel, beetroot. Those are probably three of the big things that I can think of that as children growing up I didn't want to eat. Oh, perfect. Thank you. That I didn't want to eat. Sorrel, unless they kill it with sugar, I just didn't want to eat it. Beets, I'm like, oh my God, your parents have to force you. Turnips, oh my God, right? But these foods, as I get older and I start to study nutrition, I learn to understand that adding beets to your diet, again, not only is it, if I order today, oh yeah, there's plenty in stock. That's why I would recommend you guys go get it, because I ran, it sold out last time I had it, and it took about a month for me to get it back in stock, because I don't make it in my kitchen or in my dining room. I have to rely on someone to put my ingredients together, test it, make sure it's, you know, approved by me and all this good stuff. So yes, there's plenty available on my website, barrett.fitness, or link is in my bio. But again, yeah, so these foods that we didn't want to eat as we were growing up. And as I got older, I learned to study food and understand. Not only for someone to tell me, I don't care for canned. I don't, especially if you are diabetic, right? Again, it's this pre-packaged and processed foods that we refer to that I just don't. Yeah, it's sometimes packed with whatever the brine or whatever liquid they're going to put in it that I don't know what it is. Extra salt, extra sodium, again, extra that you do not need, right? So it's this right here. It's a combination. And then a lot of us actually struggle with what do we struggle with? Energy, lack of energy. Yes, you can juice beets. If you are diabetic, I don't recommend it. Those smoothies is what I totally love. But yes, you can juice beets. Now, yes, so energy. Beets is great to help to boost your energy and your stamina. I know when I go live, it's usually a lot more women that are here. Like and share this video, you guys. Please like and share. Yes, please just tap your screen and like. You know, a lot of women that I have, but for any guys that are here right now, if there are any guys here, you know, just say me, dude, something, just so I know I have some guys engaging in this conversation, because I think we seem like women, and then we'll talk about, you know, what beets are so good for. Diabetes are not good. If you are diabetic, right, I don't recommend doing beet juice, and that's why I do it in the powdered form, right? Don't do beet juice, and don't eat dude. Okay, so I have one, and suck, I have two, right? So sit and eat beets every day if you are diabetic, and that I will say, but I have it in powdered form, which is why I did this the way that I did it, you all. So again, I have at least two guys here, right? So I will say beets, number one, if you're on medication for diabetes, high blood pressure, this could actually affect your sex drive as a guy, right? It will. If you're gonna be on this medication for a long time, it will, right? I was on Oprah in 2006. I lost 400 pounds. Oh wow. Awesome, good for you. Help with blood pressure. What if you take medication for high blood pressure? You want to be careful. If you take blood pressure for high medication, you want to be careful, because this will aid in lowering your blood pressure. And what I recommend is that you can go and what I recommend is that you monitor your blood pressure every day. This is not FDA approved. Vitamins is not medication, so I don't have to put it through FDA approval. What I have to do, or what I choose to do, is to have a manufacturer that's approved by the FDA to manufacture foods such as this, right? So I myself personally don't have to go to the FDA and say approve it, right? But it is FDA approved through the company that I use to manufacture it. So just to keep it real with you, and it's not medicine, it's all natural, 100% all natural. All active ingredients in here is all natural, right? So yeah, hopefully I'm trying to answer your questions as I go. There's nothing fake that's added to it. It took me 4 years to lose 400 pounds. So happy to hear that. You know, it's not going to happen overnight, but 4 years, that's still quite a bit of weight to lose in such short. Anything healthy doesn't need to be approved. Exactly. Right. Thank you, Mona. Right. So for my guys here, there are a couple of you here, right? So if you're on a high blood pressure any guys that are here that is taking blood pressure for medication, medication for high blood pressure or for diabetes or anything like that. Because, right, these help to block your blood flow, you guys. And it's going to aid in medication does, right? And you need blood flow to your penis, gentlemen, to help you to get an erection. That's how you get an erection. I'm sure you all know that, right? I did once, not anymore. No medication, right? I love your live, very informative and real. Oh, thank you. But right, it's true, right? I don't know how else to say it. If I try to think of like these terminologies or whatever, people don't understand that. Not because I study nutrition mean I have to use all these, terminologies that people don't understand. It's natural effective medicine. Exactly. There you go, Granny. Natural effective medicine. Right? So when we take these medication for all these chronic diseases, it actually that's right here. It's Barrett Nutrition, turmeric, beets, black pepper, ginger. I don't have a fancy name for it, right? Nothing fancy. It's what you see right here. My website is barrett.fitness, or the link is in my bio if you want to get yours today. That's what's in it right there. Right? So for my guys, what Beets will do again is to relax your blood vessels, help with blood flow. Aiding in blood flow doesn't necessarily only mean it's going to lower your blood pressure. It also, like and share this video, you guys, please like and share this video. It also means that it's going to help with blood flow throughout your body, blood flow to your brain, blood flow to your penis. So when you get ready to have that sexy time with your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whomever, or with yourself, you can actually have an erection, right? And that's what a lot of these medication do. It cuts off and restrict blood flow, right? If you don't want to hear it, you got kids here, please. Yeah, but I'm just being real. It is what it is. This medication that you're putting us on is causing so much other issues in our life. So if you get this, and I'm talking about inflammation in your body can affect your blood flow. Inflammation in your body can affect you getting an erection and be able to perform at the way you would like to, right? And beets will help you with that, and turmeric will help you with that, right? And so many health benefits. This is going to help to boost. You don't have to believe me. Just do a simple Google search. Like somebody come on here, I guess they were trying to promote themselves, or I don't know. I'm assuming. I don't know, right? You're trying to, whatever. I'm sorry. Maybe just, I don't know, whatever. But Google it. Google turmeric health benefits. Google beetroot health benefits. Boost your stamina. Boost your energy, right? Aid in blood flow. Help to lower your blood pressure. If you have arthritis, if you have bronchitis, chronic sinusitis, energy is my problem after workouts. I am 56. But after you work out, of course, after you work out, your energy, well, no, my energy is usually higher after I work out, but I get tired after that. You're going to get tired. I'm not saying you're never going to get tired. We're all humans, right? Saka, we're all humans. But I'm telling you, from my guys that do this, last question, what is the difference between beet juice and beet powder form? Okay. Right. So it goes to, if you eat beets, it goes to your bloodstream just a little bit differently. It just have a different effects on your bloodstream. You're getting the beet directly from it. You're probably going to get more sugar, more glucose. It's not as processed and it's not broken down, right? So with the beet, so that's why it's probably going to maybe spike your blood sugar a little bit. So if you're eating raw fresh beets, you just want to be careful if you are diabetic, right? So it's broken down and refined a little bit more and has that effect. It doesn't have that blood sugar spike effect if you do the powdered form. Hopefully that it helped to answer your question just a little bit, right? After a few days, my recuperation is longer. Right. But as you get older, that's gonna happen a little bit as well. But I understand what you're saying. Beets will help you with that, and the beet powder, just like I was saying, will aid with that as well and help to not, your blood sugar won't be spiked as much as if you just go eat raw beets. But if you don't have diabetes, eat your raw beets. Go blend up your beets, or get my ebook. I have smoothie recipe ebook with beet roots and apple cider vinegars and almonds and flaxseed and chia seeds and pumpkins and purple, all these things in my recipe ebook on my website, barrett.fitness, if you're interested in getting that as well. So hopefully I have answered, your questions. Keep the questions coming, because God know. If I don't know, I'm going to say I don't know. This is from Jamaican. If I don't know, I'm going to say I don't know, right? If I don't know, I just don't know, right? Yeah, but it will help with your energy. I am telling you, my honey, he took this to work. And he works, he get up and leave in the mornings at 5:30, come home sometimes 6, 7, 8 in the evening. It's Saturday, he's at work, works 6 days a week. This helped to boost his energy to where he can get through his day, come home. We're doing sit-ups and push-ups and all this stuff. Help to boost his energy, help to boost his stamina. How to drink that every day. If I bought it, you can put a scoop of it in your smoothies. You can put a scoop of it in just water and shake it up, right? So he took it to work. And the first batch that I got, and I think maybe 4 of his coworkers, they came back for seconds. That's how you know you have something good. Because what the main thing they said, it boosts their energy and their stamina. They felt a big difference from it. Men and women, right? But you know, men, especially in my culture, y'all about that stamina, honey. It's about that stamina. I'm like, I don't know what's up with men and their stamina. With us women, we just chop it up. We're tired. You know what I mean? Whatever. I ain't got no energy today. I'm on my period. Whatever it is. Y'all men are about y'all stamina. But they came back for seconds, right? And they're telling their friends about it, and they're telling their family members about it. I have my coworker, I ordered a month ago. You should have emailed me. And again, it was on back order, but everybody who was ordered on back order for Nazi I-902 has been shipped out. So message me or email me. You should have my email address from your order number, and I will follow up on your order. But the last batch of back orders went out on Wednesday, I think. Right. So when you ordered it, it did tell you it was on back order, but it should all be mailed out now. And I'm nice and stocked up now, you guys. So again, like NASA said, she had to wait a while for hers. If you order today, it's going to get shipped out on Monday. If you're in the US, you should have it in a couple of days, especially if I'm in Georgia, so I'm in the South. If you're anywhere around here, you will get it in a couple of days. And, you know, my Georgia people come through. You know, I have a lot of orders from locally here. High blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. Yes, it is okay. Yes, it is okay. Yes, it is okay for you, Jackie. And the link is in my bio, you guys. Or again, you can go to my website. If someone will be so kind and just type for me, just be so kind, I would appreciate it. Barrett.fitness. That is my website. And that's where you can go to order. Click on my image right here. And when my picture come up, you click on it. Someone just placed the order. Thank you so much. Click on it again, and that's how you get to order. Tell my ex-partner about this. Maybe it can help him due to diabetes. Oh, yeah, your ex, right. Yeah. And I mean, with diabetes now, you guys, you know, you have to make those changes. Thank you so much, Peachy Cobbler. I appreciate that. You have to make those changes. Let me pin comment. Thank you, Peachy Cobbler. You have to make those changes in your overall life, right? Someone said to me, oh, I've been doing whatever, beet juice for about 4 weeks now, and it hasn't lowered my blood pressure. What else have you done? Do you just sit around and just drink this and say, oh, just wait and see what's going to happen now? It's going to boost your energy, and it will aid in lowering your blood pressure, but you probably won't have the optimal effect of having something like this if you don't get up and exercise. Walk at least 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes a day at minimum, right? I just ordered, could not wait to add this to me and the hubs. Awesome. Yeah. Both myself and my partner do this bad boy. Again, he be out in the mornings. He put it in some water, shake it up, take it to work, and him and his coworkers, they have it, right? I prefer to put it in smoothies. Sometimes I squeeze a little bit of lemon in it. I cook with it. I put it in my oatmeal. You can put it in your yogurt, and that will probably be a great way to have it as well. Put it in your yogurt if you're having fat yogurt that has fat in it, right? I don't really care for yogurt, but put it in your yogurt. Put it in your oatmeal. Put it in your smoothies. Put a scoop of it. Let me show you guys what it looks like. There you go, you guys. That's what it looks like. Look at that beautiful color right there. And here it is right here. It's just this little scoop. That's all you need, right? This little scoop right here. And do it. This is 60-day supply. Again, we do this on a regular basis. He does it every day. I do it, every few days. But if you go to the link in my website, you will see right there. You can purchase your order, get your recipe ebook right there. But look at how pretty that is, you guys. And again, it's the 4 active ingredients. It's beet extract, turmeric, which is curcumin, which is the active ingredient in turmeric. The turmeric needs that black pepper to aid in the absorption. That's the pepperin that's in it, and the ginger extract. And ginger is just actually great for inflammation, great for your digestive health. But there's so many health benefits from this, right? Can this break up your face? Can this break up your face? I don't think I understand your question, but I love the color, right? And that's how you know you have natural ingredients. There's no coloring added to this. There's no flavoring added to this. You're going to taste ginger. You're going to taste beets. You're going to taste, right? These are the things that you're going to taste. You're not going, it's not sweet because there's nothing sweetened added to it, right? It's all natural. The scoop for 16-ounce water, 1 scoop. Yep, 1 scoop for a cup of water. Would it be better to take after my workout? I would recommend before. I definitely recommend before your workout. That's what I do it for. And it helped to take me through a workout and help with my recovery, which is, Saka, I think that's what you asked about that earlier. Maca is good. I've never done it, but I've heard it was actually really good. I've done some research on it. I've heard maca was really good. But I've personally never done it myself. But I recommend doing this if you're going to work out pre-workout. This is my pre-workout, Saka. This is my pre-workout. I'm just going to tell you. And if I make beet juice, which I don't do regularly, but I do from time to time. If you guys are not following me, go follow me. Because a lot of you here seem to be first time, to my page and so forth. And a lot of these things that I'm talking about, I'll put them in clips and put them in videos and I post them on a regular. Yes, I drink this in the morning on my way to work. Me too. Me too, Lane. So thank you, Lane. How long have you been doing it now? That's what I do too. And I drink it on my way to work. How long have you been doing it? But it's just, if I pick any one ingredient, except for black pepper, the black pepper probably play the most important role actually because they help with the absorption of the turmeric. But if I pick any one ingredient of the 4 that's in here, all of them are going to have single-handedly by themselves a lot of health benefits. For my ladies, mainly ladies who are low in iron, it will help with your iron. I am anemic, and again, I will say this till the day I die. And if it's the only one time it happened to me, I was amazed. And my doctor was amazed with my iron level because from time to time, I had to take iron supplements because I am anemic, right? And my last time I went to the doctor, I hadn't taken my iron supplement in about 8 ounces of water. Yeah, not 16. I would do 8 ounces, just a cup of water. I would do I would take 2 iron supplements, but it's been 2 months when I went to my doctor. I hadn't taken an iron supplement in 2 months. And he was trying to wonder, oh, awesome, Bernie, will get shipped out on Monday. He was like, what is it that's been boosting your iron levels and you haven't been taking your iron pill, right? Beets. Dark green leafy vegetables in your smoothies. Do you think is detoxing my body? I like to get breakup on my... Oh, okay, breakout on your face. Now, okay, so let's talk about detoxing for a second. I don't even like this word because the way that people use this word, to me, it's just not the best way to use this word. I don't believe in detoxing, and from my studies, and you just Google it, right? There's very little studies that show that starving yourself and just drinking something, I don't know, whatever it is, however you say detoxing, however the term, just think of the term and how people use it, right? There's very little studies that show that that's effective. I don't know what it does. It's not effective, right? What's effective is you having plenty of water in your diet to help to flush your kidneys, because your kidneys' main role is to remove waste and toxins from your body. If the number one way to detox your body is to drink plenty of water. Plenty of water. Let me drink water while I said that. Is to drink plenty of water. Water aids to flush waste, to help your kidneys to do that work while it's purging your blood and removing waste from your body. It's the number one way to detox your body. Your body is smart. We just have to give it the fuel that it needs and the energy that it needs, right, to do its work. So I have never in my life done a detox. Well, no, that's a lie. Anybody here from Jamaica and Saka, you still there? Will this help with high blood pressure? High blood pressure. high blood pressure, energy, stamina. This is what I promoted for you guys. It will help. It will help. Ask my honey. He'll tell you. Say, honey, yeah. Okay, so how old are you, Sucker? You're at least over 35 years old, right? So I'm going to say, right, you at least over 35, right? So I just said I've never done a detox, and I have to take that back because that's a lie. You're 56. Okay. So you know about washout, right, Saka? You know about washout? Okay, I will keep drinking it. You know about washout? Yeah. Growing up in Jamaica, that's what my parents, and maybe it helped. I don't know. When you have the winter or summer break, right? When we have back home, when we have winter or summer break, before you go back to school, we would drink this herb, what we call a sorrel, right? New here, I need this. I need to work out. No energy. Yeah, energy. May I tell you, people, energy, God, right? Yeah, so I'm not even joking. I'm serious. I mean, for real. Sucker, you in the States? Right. So before I get so off track when I see your comments. So before we went back to school, we used sorrel. And it's a herb back home, leafy, that we drink before you went back to school, and you don't eat anything all day, and you go to the bathroom all day long, and it's supposed to help to flush out your system. That's what my parents told me. I think that's bullshit. Like, really. I don't even think doctors recommend that stuff. Oh, you're in Oklahoma. I don't even think I'm not going to say I've never done a detox. And I think that's what we call detox. In my adult life, I have never done a detox. So I go to the bathroom at least once a day, at minimum once a day, usually twice a day. I go pee at least 4 or 5 times a day, because that's minimum, right? So the foods that you eat it. It does its work. It does what it's supposed to do. Pass through your smaller intestines, your large intestines. Does it work? You get your vitamins, your minerals, as help to support yourself, boost your hair, nail, all of that. Food does that. It's medicine. And then once it's broken down, the waste that's left out passes through your digestive system and remove from your body. The body is like a machine, right? We have to keep lubricating it with turmeric and beets and black pepper and ginger and just food, right? Healthy food, and drinking plenty of water. So hopefully, I know I went on this tangent, about detoxing. I just don't do it. I'm sorry. I just don't. Thank you, Mona. Again, if you order today, your order will go out on Monday. And so now that's the number one way to detox your body. You know what's another great way to detox your body? Maybe number 2, you guys. This ingredient right here. Where is it? This one. Right there. You see that I'm pointing at? Beets. Beets is great to help to detox your kidney, you guys, right? If you're looking to order this product, just go to the link in my bio or go to my website, barrett.fitness, and you can purchase it. Or the link is in my bio. Click comment and like and share this video, you guys. I'm about to try to share in the delivery time way it was easy. Oh, to order. Okay, awesome. Right? So, yeah. So, Beets is probably the number 2 thing that's on the top. If you just go Google, and I've never Googled this, I've studied it, but I've never Googled it. So I'm curious. Maybe one person can hop off and go Google real quick and tell me top 10 foods to detox your kidney. I am sure Beets is on that list somewhere. I've never Googled it myself, but if it's not on there, then I'm sorry, I'll just drop off a live and come back again tomorrow. But it has to be, right? Beets is great to help to detox your kidney, right? Beets is just so powerful. Turmeric is just so powerful and just so great for your overall health, which is why I was able to put these 4 ingredients in here, put them all together, and people have had so many success with using it. I'm not saying it's going to cure all. I'm not saying I live in Germany. I'm sorry, I could not ship to Germany. I cannot. The cost of the shipping to go to these international places, y'all, it's just through the roof, right? I don't want to feel like I'm ripping anybody off. I'd probably, have to charge you twice the amount of the product for the shipping. If you want to do that, then message me and we can work something out. Send it DHL, but you'll have to pay the shipping. And I won't know the shipping until after I take it to the post office. So if you're interested in doing that, I can work something out with you. But, it would cost you in shipping. And even sending it to Jamaica as well. But yeah, so if there are no more questions, you guys, that's, these are things that I want to talk about. That's going to help to lower your blood pressure. Again, my people in Jamaica, sorry, just don't add any sugars to it. Please. Okay, awesome. Message me Send me a message right here, Chicken TK. I will remember your name, and just let me know that you're in Germany and interested in the product. I'll take it to DHL, see how much it is to ship it to you. Then I will take it back to you, and you tell me. Well, I guess you want to pay for it, so you just have to, send me payment through PayPal or however. If you're interested in doing that, just message me, and I'll take Monday and go get it sorted out for you. So yeah, sorrel is fire. Sorrel is fire. Just not the sugar. So again, you guys, our body need carbohydrate, which is sugar. Our body needs sodium, which is table salt, right? But our body do not need excess of these things. Those two things, high blood pressure and diabetes, those are two main things that causes that. Our body needs protein, but we don't need excess of it, right? We don't need excess of anything. Our body needs magnesium and potassium. If you're low in magnesium and potassium, that could aid in you having high blood pressure. If you take medication for high blood pressure or even diabetes, it will help. It could aid in blocking blood flow. This is for my guys, to your penis, and help to prevent you from performing the way you want to perform. So you want to add fruits like sorrel, you want to add fruits like beetroot, you want to add fruits like turmeric. That's going to help with the inflammation. It's going to help to dilate your blood vessels, relax your blood vessels, help with the blood flow to your penis, gentlemen, and help you to perform better. It's going to help with the blood flow and boost your energy. For my ladies, for my iron, if you are anemic, it's going to help with your anemia. For those of you who are low in energy, beetroot, athletes drink beetroot drinks or juices that are packed with beetroot to boost your energy and boost your stamina. If you work out a lot and your recovery is not where you want it to be, try this as a pre-workout. I cook with it right here. I cook with it, right? I put it in my smoothies. I put it in just water. I put it in my oatmeal. If you eat yogurt, put it in your yogurt. I don't recommend taking it straight, right? And if you're going to put it in water, put it in at least 8 ounces of water. Because for me, I'm really sensitive to foods that like caffeine and foods that are going to get you wired up. If I do this late in the evening, I probably won't fall asleep as well, because I don't do caffeine or anything like that, and this doesn't have caffeine in it. But because it just boosts my energy and just get me wired, I did it one day, twice, or maybe 3 days. I did it in like a little bottle like this. I didn't dilute it that well, right? I didn't dilute it that well, and I had a hard time falling asleep. So I recommend doing it in the morning, doing it before a workout. Don't do it so close to your bedtime. But that's what I wanted to share. Sea moss rises my blood pressure. Are you sure about that? Are you sure there's not anything else that you're doing? I've never heard anyone say that before, honey. I've actually supposed to be the opposite. You sure it's not something else you're doing, or have you had your blood work? But yeah, so thank you guys so much. Several of you ordered today. I appreciate it. Go to my website. Link is in my bio. You can get yours. Follow me if you're looking for smoothie. Yeah, maybe it is the brand. Maybe it is the brand. And if it comes out of the sea, and yes, it could be the brand. I have a link in my bio to a sea moss that I recommend, and people love it. I myself love it. I can't do it regularly because it suppresses my appetite, and then I don't eat, and I love to eat, and I want to eat. So if you're looking for weight loss, something to suppress your appetite, the link is in my bio to the sea moss. Go get your sea moss. It's soaked enough water to remove the salt. Exactly, Shane. Yeah, and the one that I recommend, yes, they do a really good job. Nice and clean. Come from St. Lucia. Definitely share some smoothie recommendations. Oh, yeah. So for smoothies, yeah, it's the last thing before I go, you guys. Smoothies. I have a playlist right here on TikTok for smoothies. I have a smoothie recipe ebook. If you want to purchase that, it's like, I don't know, $4, $5, something like that. But if you go to YouTube, Barrett Nutrition on YouTube, y'all go follow me on YouTube. I have a playlist on YouTube that has a plethora of smoothie recipes, and even on Instagram as well. So if you want free smoothies, they're out there on my YouTube. And I do, yeah, if you get my smoothie recipe ebook, again, the link is in my bio. I have some recommendations for meals. Thank you for ordering, Sharon. Thank you so much. Again, it will go out on Monday. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to grab something to eat and start packing. I pack it and ship it from my home. I do not make it in my home. Someone was asking about FDA approved. So, if I wanted to make it nice and clean, I wouldn't be able to make it in my condominium. It's just not the safe thing to do, as much as I call myself a clean freak and, I don't know. slightly OCD. You know, I have the professionals do it. So thank you, SW Rumps. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I am, what am I going to eat? I don't know, maybe some rice. I think I have some leftover rice. I like rice, you all. Brown rice is great. I love, what else I like? Brown rice is actually awesome. Purple rice is actually good. My honey and I, we eat bulgur. I love bulgur. No, that's not what I'm gonna eat. We actually baked salmon yesterday in the air fryer. That's what we did. We had baked salmon. So that's what I'm gonna have to eat. But quinoa, couscous, bulgur, brown rice, purple rice, these are things that have protein in it, you guys. Yes, they have protein in it. But you know, I seasoned my salmon with some Jamaican jerk seasoning and some, I think that was it, and just drizzle a little bit of I think it was avocado oil on it and stick it in the air fryer. And yeah, I'm getting hungry, y'all. And if we make potatoes like fries, we put it in the what do you call that thing, air fryer. Put it in the air fryer. But you know, and if you make fry, put it in the oven, you know, stuff like that, just to kind of help. It's a blessing to hear natural remedies. Awesome, Mona. So thank you guys so very, very, very much. I always say this when I get on live. I need to go live a little bit more. My life is crazy, you all. And you guys been ordering this shit, and I've been shipping it out to you all. And I appreciate. Thanks for anyone on here who have waited for me to ship it to them while it was on back order. No longer on back order, back in stock. But get yours before they're sold out, because they sell out. And if I made it in my house, maybe I'll just quit my job and make them, but I don't. So I have to wait on somebody to produce it and, you know, all that good stuff, or put the ingredients together, and, you know, in a clean, sterile, you know, approved place. Just made my first order. Okay, awesome, 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 Carolina. But thank you guys so much for checking me out. If you're not following me, go follow Barrett Nutrition on Facebook, Barrett Nutrition on YouTube and Instagram. YouTube and Instagram, Barrett Nutrition. Smoothies, plethora of smoothies is a playlist on my site right here. Click on my thing, go follow me right now. And I will go live more. That I will do my best. I will. I have a little bit of stability in my life. I started a new job at the beginning of the year, went on vacation at the beginning of the year, and had to, you know, sort out the new product at the beginning of the year. So I have a little bit of stability now. So thank you guys so much for checking out. I know I've said it like 20 million times, but bye, y'all. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.